Hi you guys, this video is for everybody who's working on getting their pull-up. That's on your goal list. If it's a strict pull-up or a strict chin-up, I am going to show you guys what I have done to get mine. And I want you guys to remember one thing, and that's what my coach told me when I first started CrossFit, is that strength trumps everything. So you might be working on your kip in class, which is awesome, and you might have that goal of getting to your kipping pull-up, which is awesome, but we need to get typically stronger and maybe even lighten up a little bit, maybe both, to get our pull-up and our chin-up. So whatever strength work you're going to do to get closer to getting your dead hang pull-up or chin-up, it's going to help you reach that kipping pull-up that you're working towards in class. So I'm going to show you a couple movements today that you can do, and what I want you to do is take these movements and I want you to add them on top of whatever other work you're doing in class, in strength work, and I want you to add them to your weekly schedule, probably about twice a week. You don't want to do anything more than 2 or 3 times a week to start, especially if we don't have one. And this works for those that have their pull-up, but maybe want to get stronger at them. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a knee pull-up, strict pull-up, and everything we're doing can be replicated in the chin-up form. So pull-up, our palms are out, chin-up, our palms are facing us. So we want to use these little shorty bars, shorty pull-up bars, and we want them, they go in all of the rogue rigs, so in here and then our rig outside if you're here at waypoint. We want them set at full extension. So I'm on my knees and grabbing this bar, my arm is at full extension, my armpits are opened up. So I'm gonna be here, foot position. So it's gonna be harder to do these with the ball of your feet or the front of your foot. So flat foot is what I call this. This is the hardest variation. Using your toes, a lot of you might need to do that. These are actually very challenging to do. So we might need to use our toes. This is a harder variation. I'm gonna tuck my tail, I'm gonna pull my abs in, squeeze my glutes, so find that nice hollow position that we talk about when we're on that pull-up bar, and we're gonna do a set of these. So somewhere between 3 and 5 of those. Again, remember we can use our toes if need be. Hey, that'll make it a little bit easier for us. We're using our legs and our arms for that pull-up motion. So 3 to 5 of those within this strength set. If you do not have one of these adjustable bars, we can replicate that with a barbell just on the squat rack. I do recommend you guys sit on this side of the J hooks, not the open side, just in case, safety first. But we can basically replicate this with the pull-up bar. So if you're inside, you want to work on it, or you're at home, this is a great way to do that if you don't have the adjustable bars. And so the next kind of scaled variation, if we're not quite to the point where we can use our toes and our knees to pull ourselves up, we can replicate that here, but we can use our legs. So we can stay on our feet, hey, and use as much of our arms as we can, and just use our legs for assistance, okay? Same thing, we're replicating that motion on here. So either the bar or the shorty bar is what you're gonna use for those. So 3 to 5. And then continuing on with our strength piece, we're gonna add scat pulls and negatives to the mix to get to our pull-up. So scat pull-ups, okay, we're gonna be in that pull-up position. I always say imagine there's like a line attached from your back of the neck to the pull-up bar. You're gonna pull straight up and come all the way down. Straight up and down. It's a baby movement, but it's really, really important for us getting that first pull, which is typically the hardest part of the strict pull-up or the strict chin-up for us to get. Rarely do people get stuck like in the middle. Usually it's getting up through that first pull. So that replicates the end part of it, that pull-up, and then for grand finale, we're gonna do our negatives, which is what everyone loves. Make sure you have a box that gets you above the bar. In class, I see a lot of people getting a box that's too short, and so they can't actually start with their chin over the bar. Don't ever worry about how big of a box that you have. Get whatever box you need to get your chin over the bar. The goal of this negative isn't to do a kipping pull-up into a negative. So get a box you can start above your pull-up position, hands set. Hey, you're gonna come up, jump up, chin over the bar, and you're gonna do somewhere between like a 3 and 5 second negative. And you're gonna do, again, a set of these. So 3 to 5 of the scat pull-ups, 3 to 5 of these negatives. I'll show you. So we're up, and we're slowly, slowly, slowly coming to full hanging position at the bottom. If you have a box, I don't wanna see you catching yourself with your feet on that box. I see that a lot too. People do that and catch themselves. I want you to catch your own body weight at the bottom of that negative. So 3 to 5 of those, 3 to 5 scat pull-ups, 3 to 5 of our knee strict pull-ups, and whatever variation you need. And we're gonna do that, a couple sets of that, 2 to 3 times a week. And you will get closer to your pull-up and chin-up. So try it out, you guys. I wanna help you guys get your pull-ups this year, and let me know how it goes.